For anyone who's just done their CPA or is a CPA student, I'd really encourage you to go out and get involved. When you give to a community organization, it's your time, it's your treasure, it's your talent. All of those things are important. But what you walk away with is a sense of self-satisfaction. Don't underestimate the impact that you can have on your community.
Born in St. John's, Lisa is the daughter of John and Sheila Simmons, who relocated to Newfoundland in the 1960s for work. She was raised in Logie Bay alongside her brother, Chris, who is now an ophthalmologist in New Brunswick. From an early age, Lisa demonstrated a strong commitment to personal growth and community involvement. She was heavily involved in the Girl Guides, where she earned the organization's highest honor, the Canada Cord. She also participated in gymnastics and developed her musical talents by learning several instruments. Her passion for athletics led her to train in flatwater kayak racing, which resulted in her competing in the 1981 Summer Games, where she met her husband, Dale. Lisa completed her secondary education as part of the final graduating class of grade 11 students at Prince of Wales Collegiate.
After I graduated from Prince of Wales Collegiate here in St. John's, I went on to Memorial University and I got my Bachelor of Commerce cooperative there.
Although she did not initially aspire to become an accountant, Lisa developed an interest in the field through her part-time work in her father's businesses.
One of the things I did was work with the accountant that Dad had. So I would come in on a weekend and we would do some of the bookkeeping. I love the numbers, but I also love the analysis, trying to figure out what the numbers were telling us. And she taught me a lot about that. And, from then on I was hooked.
She began her professional career with one of Deloitte's predecessor firms.
I ended up doing my second work term at Touche Ross. I was hired there after graduation and spent 12 years there.
Earning her professional accounting designation in 1989. Over the years, she advanced through increasingly senior roles in accounting, auditing, tax, and management consulting, working in both St. John's and Halifax offices. Building on this strong foundation, Lisa joined Newfoundland Power.
I made the leap and worked with Newfoundland Power for 12 years as the controller, the VP Finance, Chief Financial Officer, as well as the VP of Customer Relations and Corporate Services.
In these roles, she oversaw a broad portfolio encompassing finance, customer service, environmental stewardship, communications, safety, and human resources. In her next position as Secretary-Treasurer and later Chief Executive Officer of Petroleum Research Newfoundland and Labrador, she further strengthened her expertise in governance, commercial strategy, and organizational leadership. Today, Lisa is the Vice President, Chief Financial Officer of Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro, a multi-billion-dollar asset organization. In this role, she provides strategic financial leadership for the province's crown utility and is known for her collaborative approach, her ability to navigate complex challenges, and her commitment to making a difference for the people of her province.
I saw it as an opportunity to give something back to my province, frankly. The organization was going through some change at the time again, and I could see that I could add a lot of value to that change. And I, thoroughly enjoyed the change aspect of many of the roles that I've had. So to me, those are the things that spoke to me. So I applied, put my hat in the ring, and was successful and got the position. And have been there now for 9 years.
Throughout her career, Lisa has exemplified the core leadership skills of a CPA: integrity, transparency, strong governance expertise, and a commitment to excellence, while embracing a collaborative leadership style that inspires those around her. Lisa also believes deeply in the power of community and in the impact one individual can make. Her volunteer journey began in the guiding movement and then through smaller opportunities like the annual free tax clinics. She has since held numerous leadership roles, including board member of the Women's Enterprise Bureau, founding board member of Newfoundland and Labrador Organization of Women Entrepreneurs, director of the St. John's Board of Trade, chair of Electricity Canada's Customer Council, and member of its Chief Financial Officer Committee. She has also served as Finance Committee Chair for Evergreen Recycling and held leadership roles within Rotary's Atlantic Canada District. Lisa is an active member of the International Women's Forum and the Rotary Club of St. John's East. Her longest standing community involvement was with the Shalaway Youth Choir, where she served as treasurer, chair, and board member over a 12-year period, helping guide the organization through significant growth and change. Most meaningful to her was her role in shaping future leaders through music and cultural connection.
Shalaway taught me an awful lot about mentorship and leadership and how you can grow that right from a very early age. And it taught me an awful lot about the power of community and sharing cultures. It's important to share our culture with the rest of the world, but also to learn about other cultures as well.
Through her volunteer work, Lisa has not only contributed to the success of these organizations, but has also continued to grow personally, strengthening her professional skills, building lifelong relationships, and finding deep fulfillment in giving back to her community. Lisa continues to live in Logie Bay with her husband Dale, also a CPA, where they raised their daughter Heather. Now based in New Brunswick, Heather recently earned her CPA designation, one of Lisa's proudest moments.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, apparently. I was never so proud watching her walk across the stage this past February in New Brunswick to receive her CPA designation, very similar to the folks who were receiving them here tonight. And I think the reason for that pride is because my CPA designation has served me so well.
Lisa is incredibly professional. I learn a lot from Lisa with regards to patience and how to care for people. Lisa cares very deeply for the people that work with her. She's an incredible mom, incredible daughter. She really cared for her parents, a really great friend. Lisa, we are so proud of you. It's really been a pleasure to work with you over the arc of your career. I look forward to continuing to work with you and seeing what additional contributions that you continue to make to the province. But a sincere congratulations.
In her spare time, Lisa enjoys staying active, whether at the gym or working outdoors with Dale on their property. She is an avid gardener, and their greenhouse has become a source of both pride and connection, inspiring gatherings with friends around meals grown and prepared at home. She is also passionate about textile arts, including sewing, quilting, weaving, tatting, and knitting, rarely traveling without a knitting project in hand.
An individual I looked up to early in my career was Dr. Janet Gardner. She was the first CA in Newfoundland and Labrador that was a woman. And her daughter actually sent me a congratulatory card after the FCPA was announced. And what she said in it, I think, speaks of it all. She said, "My mother always said that the most humbling thing is the recognition of your peers." And to me, that truly sums it up. I am truly humbled.
It is with great pride to introduce our new fellow, Miss Lisa Hutchens.